Every good story begins with a tragedy. It contains a reaction to that tragedy. As is life and death. Weeping willows reach their arms out to comfort me. I'm open to your gift. Though what am I to do with the abyss? Endless nothing that plagues my thoughts. Weeping willows reach out their arms to comfort me. Every good story begins with a tragedy and a reaction to that tragedy. As is life, as is death. Evolution and the plague. Old flesh dies, new flesh is born. Old flesh dies, new flesh is born. Weeping willows, reach out your arms to me, comfort me, for I see nothing but the abyss, and I am dust in the abyss. I am dust in the abyss, a stranger to existence. Weeping willows, reach out your arms to me and comfort me. I'm hungry for your gift, your natural gift. Yet all I see is the abyss. There is no light, there is no color. There are no branches, there is no voice. There is no reaching out. Swallowed up by the abyss. Every good story begins with a tragedy and a reaction to that tragedy. As is life and as is death. Weeping willows, reach out your arms to me and comfort me. Am I the last man on earth? Where have all the atoms and leaves gone? All I see are serpents. All I see are serpents slithering through the cemetery. Weeping willows, reach out and save me. All I see are serpents crawling through the cemetery. Weeping willow, reach out and save me. I am alone in the abyss with serpents. I cannot even see with light or color. I feel a slithering, crawling abyss rolling over my body and swallowing me. Here there is no time, there is no space. That is how they speak of Paradiso. Is Paradiso so different from the abyss? Tell me, what is heaven, what is hell? What is a weeping willow and what is just a willow? What is passive? What is personification? What is participation? Nature. I call to nature. past, present, and future nature. Nature beyond time. Nature beyond the cosmos. The source of the cosmos and the cosmos beyond. Gift. Beauty. Creation. Paradiso. But the abyss is all I see, is all I feel, is all I hear. How can you escape the abyss? How can you escape the abyss? I'm nothing more than dust in the abyss. Weeping Willow, reach out and comfort me. We weep together. Wailing. Wailing, wailing, wailing. Wailing until there is no breath. No inhale and no exhale. Wailing, wailing, wailing. Our wailing swallowed up by the abyss. No one can hear us, for there is no one. Just a slithering serpent in a cemetery. My only comfort is grass and aluminum foil. My only comfort are ground beans in a paper cup. My only comfort is fire put upon grass and inhaled. My final breath before the strike of the serpent. Not even the spirit of the forest can save me now. Not even the giver of life and giver of death can spare me now. The serpent has struck. My blood has been replaced with poison. Plagued. My old flesh is dying. Is there new flesh? Is there something beyond? Who is the salesman of transcendence? Manufactures hope. Whose voice in the chaos of all voices creating a neutral sound of nothing? The swallowing pulse of the abyss. If I could hear a voice, what voice would I hear? Should I trust the one that I am drawn to? Should I discern all voices? Or put these thoughts to the side and put fire to grass and swallow ground beans in hot water? As I sit in the cemetery, my flesh is chewed upon by beasts of the grass. Nature swallows nature. Minions of the serpent. Meaningless devouring of my flesh. Tell me, why is there so much punishment if all is a gift? Have I squandered the gift? Have I stood too long under the weeping willow, wailing, wailing, wailing? Have I spent too much time talking about time? My thoughts constrained to time and space? And I fool myself with philosophy and big ideas? With the dramatic speaking over tape? Spinning magnetics? Survival. Not just the survival of my flesh, but the survival of my agent, of my minus. I seek to preserve my consciousness. I seek to preserve my dreams. I seek to preserve my ideas, my feelings, my pain. Though my flesh will rot, I will rise again. Though my flesh will rot, I will rise again. Veiled in mystery, I speak of foolishness. The wise man does not look to the cosmos beyond. The wise man does not seek to see through the veil. The wise man does not open a portal into other dimensions. The wise man does not play with time, does not play with space. The wise man does not experiment. The wise man takes what other men know and perfects it. Wailing, wailing, wailing. The poison spreads from my leg to my torso to my chest, limiting the inhale and the exhale. Weeping willow, reach out and comfort me. I'm surrounded by serpents. Though they have already struck, at first breath they struck. At first word they struck. At tragedy they struck. At hope they struck. In heaven and hell the serpent strikes again and again, till all is corpse and all dust fades away in the abyss. The serpent roams the cemetery, and the weeping willow has no water and no sun. The weeping willow cannot weep, for the weeping willow has fallen into the earth and been swallowed by things beneath the surface. The core. In the beginning there was nothing. And darkness hovered over the face of the deep. In the beginning there was nothing, and darkness hovered over the face of the deep. In the end there is nothing, and darkness hovers over the face of the deep. In the end there is nothing, and darkness hovers over the face of the deep. all of my motion comes from the beginning. All of my rest will be found in the end, which is the beginning, Alpha and Omega. Who is Lord of Alpha and Omega? Beauty beyond compare, imagination and creativity, transcendent love and gift overflowing, or abyss, jealous swallower of all that flashes in light, of all that reflects color, of all that gives and receives and responds. All good stories begin with tragedy and contain a response to that tragedy. This is life and this is death. Weeping Willow, reach out and comfort me. May we weep together. May our roots trail far, far away. May our roots find source of life. May our roots find the ever-flowing gift of thought and imagination, of creativity and invention. We will not be quieted. We will wail louder and louder. We will resist the bite of the serpent. We will put our teeth to our flesh and suck out the poison. Call to nature and say, nature, though we are blind, though we are surrounded in the darkness of the abyss in a bottomless pit, far from warmth, far from hope, far from truth, far from life, far from the crinkle of grass, far from bare feet on dirt, far from the hands of another, far from the voice, far from the voice. Rambling bastard, may you be eaten alive by ants. Rambling bastard, may you be choked to death by the serpent. Rambling bastard, may you fall through the lush green grass into the dark soil and rot. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped singing, for the kids have stopped singing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped playing, for the kids have stopped playing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped weeping, for the kids have stopped weeping. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped thinking, for the kids have stopped thinking. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped dreaming, for the kids have stopped dreaming. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped breathing, for the kids have stopped breathing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped hearing, for the kids have stopped hearing. Philosopher, philosopher, come down from your tree. For the kids have stopped feeling, for the kids have stopped feeling. Tombstones and weeping willows, watch. As the young fool rambles they are not annoyed, for no one comes to them to ramble anymore. I have found tragedy, and I seek to speak to it. Tragedy came to me, and I want to find it and have a conversation and ask, what is the difference between Paradiso and the abyss? What is a gift that takes everything away? What is this torturous in-between? What is this torturous in-between? What is this repetitive pain? What is this endless looping, spinning and looping? What is the difference between order and chaos? What is the difference between knowledge and the lack thereof? What is the difference between life and death? Why am I here in this cemetery, alone speaking to trees? I seek the wisdom of my ancestors. Though our roots are weak in this land, I seek the wisdom of all ancestors of this land. In death, are you together? Are you on the same train? Can you hear me? Am I alone? Am I lost in fantasy and science fiction? Will this only lead me down darker and darker pits? In the end, will I find nothing but a black hole? Will my thoughts and imagination evaporate? Wailing, wailing, wailing. Wailing, wailing among the chorus of the dead. Weeping Willow, reach out and comfort me. For the poison is already in my veins and I cannot get it out. No matter how much I gnaw and suck and attempt to find healing. What is the difference between evolution and the plague? What is the difference between rhythm and the lack thereof? What is the difference between water and blood? What is the difference between an inhale and an exhale? The end and the beginning. Will source and the rest. Wailing, 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 wailing. Am I wailing alone? Am I speaking to myself? Have I lost my shit? Have I gone mad? Am I possessed by a demon or an angel? Am I a villain or a hero? Am I sane or insane? Am I asking all the wrong questions? When will my time come? When will my train arrive and take me to a new land? Give me a new flesh. Have I already died? Have I always been in hell? Or is this paradiso? And I haven't received the gift. What does the orange leaves on the green trees mean? What does the orange moss on the tombstones mean? Should I just be quiet and listen to the train pass by? As Frankie did moments before he died. Who is this scream face? Terminator from another time? What is this icon? How does this symbol possess? The clouds grow gray. The tracks are hot and bare. Built upon flesh. Layers and layers of flesh. We are the modern cannibals of the 24th. Whom can I trust? The weeping willows or the serpent? Whom shall I trust? The weeping willows or the serpent? Still, I am not alone in the cemetery. For now there is Adam, and there is Eve. Or to the story that meets the eyes. This land is not just the land of the dead, but a land of war, of violence, of thieves and villains. The woes are innumerous. Crimes against ourselves. For we have slain each other. This land is soaked in blood. I can feel it seeping up from the earth. Thick, dark, colorless blood. Inhaling thick, dark, poisonous smoke. Exhaling less and less breaths. Until you're suffocated by dirt. Or the flesh of each other. Thieves and villains. These are my ancestors. Will the land ever forgive me? Will it forgive us? Will the weeping willow reach out and comfort me? Or is it afraid? Afraid of the poison it might spread. I do not deserve to speak here, but I want to listen. I want to listen to nature and our ancestors. Must we always skirmish? Must we resort to dogs as weapons? Must we turn a blind eye? Must we move ignorantly? Must we strive with ambitions? Must we avoid the silence and ignore the abyss? Or might we come face to face with the sins of our past? And seek revival. This is no ordinary revival. This is a strange revival. I pay heed to the voice of a stranger. Though louder voices yell, what is the death of a stranger? What is the death of a stranger? What is the offspring of Cain and Abel? Who are the outcasts of Eden? Is Paradiso forever lost? Is Paradiso forever lost? 5:15 and a sorry mind. Shall I return to the day after day after day? Shall I put my silly thoughts aside? Or shall I peer through the veil into the cosmos beyond and seek treasure out? Or something inside me says there's a gold rush and I must not grow weary, and I must trust that the weeping willow is weeping. That my ancestors can hear me. That we are not all thieves and villains. That there's something more to the story. A response to the tragedy. Let me use the remainder of this tape to listen. so fucking thirsty. It's even quieter than before. Darker sky. The wind has stopped blowing. Even the willows aren't weeping anymore. The audience of the dead looks to the stage. The curtains open, revealing only curtains. An opening until there is only a curtain closing. And there's nothing left to be seen. No applause. No words.
Nor should it know that.
No good, no bad. Just an audience resting quietly. Still, I am not alone. For there is Adam and there is Eve. Though Eden is replaced with a cemetery, and the loving touch of God replaced with the strike of the serpent, I will not lose my ability to respond to the weight of tragedy. To the pull and drag of the abyss. For the abyss is nothing. And I'm a little bit more than that. Somehow, in some way, my voice carries onto this tape. And maybe carries further into your ears.